Everybody. We are leaving Kona, and we have dolphins out in the water. Super cool. Right next to the ship, there's a whole school of them. Great day here. Great excursion. Trying to see if I can't find them again. There they are. Yeah, just leaving Hilo right now. Seeing the dolphin. Seeing if we can't see any more. There's a whole school of them out here. I think they're too far away now. Hey, Pam. Oh, there they are right there. And I get the dolphin as they jump. We're leaving Hilo, our correction, Kona, headed to Hilo for our last stop, and came out and it's raining, so I'm trying to get to an area where it's covered, and just happened to catch some dolphins. Were you guys able to enjoy the cruise, Pam? Trying to see if I can't see any more dolphins, but it was a sunny day here till about noon when we got back from our excursion, and started getting a little cloudy, a little foggy, and then within the last half hour as we're leaving, it got super overcast, and now it's starting to rain on us. But let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that coastline. Hopefully, you and Frank got the bug for cruising. Shannon and I are coming to a realization that we're probably going to do more reposition cruises so we can get off the ship and explore the country. I wish those dolphins would come back, but yeah, we got back from our tour, walked around Kona a little bit. We were going to get on the hop on, hop off, but they ended up shutting them down around 1 o'clock, 1:30 today. So it wasn't worth us getting on. So we just walked around town, grabbed lunch. We both got super sunburnt. We went out to the bay where they have Captain Cook's memorial. It's actually where the memorial's fenced off. We learned that that is British territory. It's probably like a 20 by 20 or 30 by 30 square, and it was deeded to Great Britain by the Hawaiians prior to it becoming a territory and a state. So we got a little bit of history, and we got to swim and snorkel for like about an hour. Let me switch it back so you guys can see us leaving Kona. So far, um, it's been a great time here in Hawaii. Tomorrow we're gonna be in Hilo, where my grandparents are from. Spend some time there. Our excursion got canceled. We don't know why. So we're probably just gonna try and wing it, get off the ship, and find something. Shannon's thinking about doing the hop on, hop off there. So, but let me zoom in a little so you guys can see that coastline. We're actually just going from one side of this island to the other, so we'll be at a slow crawl. I guess the other cruise line that comes out here is NCL, and they usually start on the Hilo side and come over to Kona. So I think they'll be there, or they were there today, and then they'll be over here tomorrow in Kona. But hey, Jeff, how you doing? Let me switch it back so you guys can. I wished I was able to be on the back of the ship so you could actually see the port as we sail away. But great location. Unfortunately, it started to rain as we sailed away, but the dolphins were out, which was kind of cool. Right as I started the live, we had a school of dolphin chasing the ship. I was kind of hoping they would follow us, but they didn't. Let's see if there's one on the front of the ship. Let's zoom back out. No, no, but they were jumping out, sailing with us for a little bit. For you folks that are joining the live, Shannon and I started this channel not too long ago. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of our trip. We have 7 days left. We'll be back in Seattle on Sunday morning next week, so a week from tomorrow. So if you guys could hit a thumbs up on that on the video, and then subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate it. Is that Toxic Gamer? I can't quite see. How you doing, Toxic Gamer? If you could hit that like button and the subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it. We're looking at trying to get 500 subscribers. Let me give you guys another view of Kona as we leave. Beautiful coastline. It is a little drizzly out. We will be headed into the sunshine here in a little bit. Let me walk back. I'll switch it back to myself while I walk to the back of the ship, see if I can't get a better shot of the port as we leave. But it was a great day. Oh, look at that. Give you guys a good view of, switch it back. You can see my favorite things is watching those waves on the back of the ship. I'll zoom into the port. I wish it was a little bit clearer so you guys could see it, but that's the Port of Kona. Beautiful place if you've never been here before. Great people. Toxic Gamer, we are from the United States. We live in the state of Nevada, which is on the west coast of the United States. What part of the world are you from? It says you're Indian, but I'm trying to figure out from where. If any of you guys got questions about cruising or about the cruise we're on, we're doing a 27-day from Alaska to Hawaii. Tomorrow's our last stop. We have 6 days at sea, sailing back to Seattle, and then we'll be headed home Sunday afternoon. But appreciate everybody being on. I was telling the folks earlier that we're joining. If you guys could hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, we'd appreciate it. And probably one of our favorite stops on the trip is Kona. We didn't really think that we'd have as much fun as we did today snorkeling, but that actually was a great adventure. We took a Zodiac from the port. Took us about an hour to get over to the bay, and then got to swim for an hour. That's why you can see that my face is so sunburnt, my head's so sunburnt, and an hour boat ride back. I'm glad that we did it in the morning. If you can ever, if you're on a cruise and you can book that early excursion, it's a better way to do it, or get off the ship and find something to do early, just so that way you have some time uh, to get out and see the sights. Pam, are you guys still if you're still on, were you guys able to get to any of your stops? Let me switch it back for you guys. Anybody got any comments? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Little call to action for everybody. Trying to see if we can't see any more of those dolphins. Okay, well, that's good that you guys were able to get off the ship. That would have been a bad experience. What did you guys end up doing in Ketchikan, or I think you guys went to Skagway too. So that little town of Skagway is it's kind of cool, being an old mining community, still having the tours. When Shannon and I went there that first time, we did the brothel tour, which was it was kind of fun. They took us around the town, showed us where um, the women of the night lived. They took us into I want to say it was the Red Onion Saloon, and showed us where the brothels were upstairs. Our next vacation, we're taking the grandkids. We're doing a Royal Caribbean cruise from uh, Orlando, and we're going to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Jamaica, and then we had a stop in Haiti. But because of all of the civil unrest in Haiti, they have canceled their stops in Haiti until further notice. So they're looking at trying to either get another port, or we'll just have another sea day. It's a 6-day cruise. So Shannon and I are going to go get the grandkids probably a couple days before, drive out to Orlando, try and do some fun stuff with them the day before the cruise, and go on the cruise. But I want to say it's the last week of January, first week of February. So they'll be in school, so we don't want to keep them out of school for too long, but we wanted to make sure that we were able to get a vacation in with them in the next couple of months. We haven't seen them in about a year, so we're trying to get back out to see them. Let me switch it back so you guys can see it. Tell Frank we said hi. Shannon's in the room right now. She's all sunburnt and trying trying to rest. I'm not even sure she's going to make it to dinner tonight or not. We went and got in the pool and swam a little bit, tried to cool ourselves down, because when we got back from our excursion, we were hot, walked around town. It was very humid. When I got back on the ship, it was a tender port. I'm not a big fan of tender ports, just because um, that's kind of a hassle to get in line, get on the tenders, get to shore. I tend to book the excursions from the ship when we have the tender ports, just because you get priority boarding for those tenders. You don't have to get in line with everybody else. They get you on the tender quick and get you to your excursion. With Princess, because we have some status with them, we don't have to wait in line for the tenders, so it's a little bit different when we do sail on Princess. But it was definitely worth it today. We probably could have booked it off of the ship for a little bit less, but overall it was a great day, great stop. And I'll flip it back so you guys can see it one more time. Ask everybody that's watching if they could like and subscribe to the channel and the video, and let you guys know that we'll be doing our last sail away in Hilo tomorrow night. And I'll sign off, tell everybody have a good evening, and if you ever have a chance, just get out and go on vacation. Doesn't have to be a cruise, but just go out and enjoy life. It's been a long career in the fire service, and I thought I was doing it, but the last couple of years with my wife, things have changed significantly, and we've been out a lot more. So I've been doing it wrong for the last 28 years, and I think we're going to have to make up for it in the next few. So join the channel so that way you guys can follow along with us. If anybody's interested in going on our group cruise next October, we'll be on Royal Caribbean for 8 days, sailing out of Galveston. We'll be doing Perfect Day at Coco Cay, doing Costa Maya and Cozumel, Mexico. We already have a couple of thoughts on doing group excursions for Cozumel. But if you're interested, find me on Facebook, Bryan Giambrone. Message me and we'll get you signed up. But thanks for watching and have a good evening. Bye.